Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am so excited to be joined today by my dear friend, Jodylynn. She's from the channel Aging Naturally with Jodylynn, and if you do not follow her, you should. So you and I have become fast friends here, and we
Yes.
chat all the time about all things skincare and aging gracefully, and we couldn't wait to do another video again. So welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much for having me, Mary. I love being here. And I love chatting with you
Yes.
about all this.
I know. We just seem to go on and on and on. We'll try to keep it quick today, guys, if we can.
Yeah.
So today's video, we are here to discuss the products that we cannot live without. So we have already done one of these videos all about the devices that we couldn't live without. And we actually had a lot in common. So I will put a link to that down below if you guys want to go and check that out. But today we're talking the skincare products, right? I don't know about you, but I have a little array over here. And we originally said we were going to keep this to five, the five products that we couldn't live without. Here is hoping that we're able. Now, I will say the people that follow me and come to this channel a lot, I just hope they don't get a little bored because they will have heard about these products over and over and over. So there may not be too many surprises. So I'm delighted that you're here. We can have a little fresh blood. And I assume that there are some products that you have that probably aren't on my table. So I'm looking
Yep.
forward to this. So do you want to kick off? Do you want to start with number one?
All right. Okay, I will.
In no particular
Um,
order, by the way, or maybe it
no
is for
particular
you.
order.
Okay.
No, it's not, but this is I'm cannot live without these, and I'm so thankful because I'm doing a lot of traveling here soon that these are going to be very easy to travel with. These
What's it?
are by Bloom Body. They are those wrinkle patches.
Oh,
However,
which
how I
ones?
use these, how I use these, and I'm telling you, so I started getting like sinus issues and I was waking up with
Ooh.
the puffiest eyes. And I just, nothing was helping it. Like by 1 o'clock, they were still really puffy. So these, and I love these because you can wear them anywhere, but I like you can put them on, I also put them on my forehead and on my 11s. But what I am telling you, if you have puffy eyes, this is what you are going to
Hey.
want. Because what ends up happening, and you sleep with them, I put them on right before I go to bed, is that compression.
Yep.
It forces the fluid, that lymph, to
Yep.
move. So it's
Which is
forcing it and
empties it out.
pushing it to move. And so when you wake up, you don't have puffy eyes. This has been a game changer. Always
This
have these now.
is
And if you're, I'm just saying, if you're a little wine drinker and you have a little too much wine when somebody comes
who me?
over, this, no problems.
Oh my gosh.
I wear
Well,
these.
what's
Yeah.
funny is that I have used
Can't
for a
live without
long
these.
time their neck one, right? They have the
Yeah,
ones that
I
go around the neck. And the
can't.
thing that's so great about it is it also comes with this little Velcro piece,
Yeah.
a wrap that goes around it, because I had used another brand and it would just come off in the middle of the night.
Right.
So, I mean, they're very reasonable, the Bloom Bodies, right? Do
Oh
you get
yeah,
those
I get these on
on
Amazon.
Amazon?
There's
I'll
a
find the
gazillion,
link and
how
put
many?
that down below.
100. These are all I got all the curved ones because you can wear them, anywhere. And I like these because they are very thin. They're very thin, but they stay in place and they're
And they're
transparent.
reusable,
So there's
right?
some of them that look like cardboard. These are not reusable. You might be able to, but I don't. But
Okay.
there's 100 of them in here. And
Okay.
yeah. So they're like $20, I think, for 100 of them, or $25 for 100 of them, which is fine for me now.
Okay.
For the neck one, I so wish that I could wear that, but anything right here makes me feel like I'm choking. I couldn't do it. I
Got
tried
it.
several of them and I tried Bloom Bodies
I
as well, but it didn't work for me.
so I wonder if long-term use would help with crow's feet and things. Because I mean, that's what they say is with regular usage. Because they
Right.
do work overnight. I've used a lot of those silicone pads overnight. You wake up and I'm like, it's gone, but it's also
Well,
something
these,
that disappears.
I don't think that these are even silicone because they're so thin.
Okay. Okay.
They're not silicone.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do a try. I see a video coming up. Side
Puffy
by side
eyes is
comparison.
where I'm at. Yeah, this for puffy eyes, perfect.
Oh gosh,
And I
that's
do wear
great.
them here and here.
You notice
When
a
I
difference when
wake
you
up in
wake
the
up.
morning, for sure I do,
Okay.
because it keeps them very moist, so like hydrated in the evening,
Plumps.
and
Yep.
it keeps them. And I'm a side sleeper because I can't do the back thing. But
Yep.
yeah, so it's not. It keeps them in place. So I kind of pull it out like this, and then
And then you put them on.
I put the
Okay.
patch on.
I see a video coming. Okay, that's good. See, I've learned something here already. That's great. My first thing, it's actually a duo, so I'm cheating right now. I'm already saying two for one. It is the eye products that I
Okay.
use, right? Because I
Yep, me
am
too.
just I'm so obsessed with the eye situation and particularly of late and
Mhm.
trying to even fix things. But even before I had to fix things, there are two products that I use together. I have used these for so long now. First is by, I don't know if it's Niod or Niod. Do you know? Do you know how it's pronounced? Niod? Anyway, this is the fractionated eye concentrate, eye contour concentrate. And then this one is by Allies of Skin, and it is the peptides and omegas firming eye cream. And they both sort of say they do the same things, but in my opinion, they do different things to me. This one is all about texture and it just got rid of all of that crepiness. And this one was more about hydration and plumping. And the two of these together, I buy them over and over and over again. I'm never without them. And I get them during the buy one, get one free sales and the Good Friday sales and all that sort of stuff. So that's my number one, which is two products, but I don't care. It's my channel. I can do what I
Okay,
want.
so I'm doing what you did, and I'm actually putting three products together.
So we start
And
off by cheating.
we start off by cheating. We're terrible. But yep, you got me hooked on this. I love the Neod
Oh,
fractionated eye. This is like and I'm starting to try a new eye cream, and I thought I'm just gonna give this a try without using this, and I'm already like,
you
I
can see a
have to use
difference.
this.
Yep.
Can see a difference. And I use the One Skin peptide during the
I knew
day.
that was going to be in there.
Yeah. So this and then this. This is like my during the day thing. And like you, like I love, yeah, perfect. And then at night, it's this. And this is my new holy grail. This is the Dermatology HPR eye
Dermatology.
cream. This
I've
is
been hearing
the
about it.
retinoid, that
Hmm.
new retinoid that doesn't it doesn't wait to convert, but it's a lot very gentle. Like it's close to tretinoin is what they're saying, but it's gentle. It's retinoinate. Retinoinate. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
this is
Okay.
wonderful.
So you
So
don't put your tretinoin under your eyes.
no, I can't.
Mhm.
I'm at a point
Okay.
one. There's no way I can.
Got it.
So no,
Got it. Got it.
it's
Got it.
just it really gets dry. It gets crepey. It yeah, I can't do it. It's too high.
Got it.
It's too strong.
So I've been hearing good
Yeah,
things about that. So I
that's
think I
why I
might
did the
need to give it a
three.
try anyway. I experiment a lot. You experiment a lot, right? And there are certain things that just don't seem to ever leave the routine, that just don't ever leave the rotation. And the first one is this one, also by Allies of Skin. This is the peptides and antioxidants firming daily treatment. This is sort of one of those one and done products, right? It even says it on the thing, has seven brighteners, I think eight antioxidants, seven peptides. It is a powerhouse. I call this my Superman of moisturizers. And, we were talking earlier about travel. Whenever I travel, I always take this with me and sometimes nothing else because I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff. So this is one of those things that if you've only got a little Ziploc bag, this is the guy that comes with me. I'll even forego the eye products and just use this. I think this is probably the most purchased moisturizer I have ever used, ever. So it's not super inexpensive. It's about, I think a one-off purchase is about 137, but I'm on a refill program. It takes it to about 99. And in my opinion, this is just something I'm never without. It's beautiful under makeup. It's just a one and done. It's kind of a light gel. It's not really, really heavy, but it leaves your skin sort of dewy and hydrated. And I can skip a vitamin C. You can skip all of those things. And this is why it's so good. So if
What's
I
it
was saying,
called again? Allies of
it's
Skin.
called the Allies of Skin. It is the peptides and antioxidants firming daily
Okay.
treatment. And I'll have all this link below
So
if
do
you
you
want to check
use
it
that
out.
morning and
And
evening?
no, this is a
You
daytime
use
thing
it
for me
morning and
unless I'm
evening.
traveling. I have something else that's coming up,
Okay.
which is my nighttime that I'm never without. So, but I do a lot of experimentation and my morning is generally when I try new things, right? So I might not be using this every day, but I notice a difference. So I try not to do that too much. And it is my one I travel with every single time, no matter where I go. That's what I take.
Okay. This is, I've been purchasing this for years. This is by The Ordinary. It is their copper peptides, the buffet. I love their copper peptides. And
I've seen the
I
same
love this
because
because I really truly believe that the formulation on this for the ordinary is stunning.
exceptional.
It's
And I was
exceptional
influenced
for the price.
I was influenced by you and I bought it and I absolutely love it. I have noticed a difference in my skin just by adding this
Yes.
one thing into it. And I was really
Yeah. And
surprised. I didn't think I would. And it's so reasonable and accessible and it is so good.
and
Yep.
copper peptides tend to be really expensive. And so I couldn't
Oh,
believe it.
I've
And I
seen that.
always see a difference. When I stop using this, I notice it. We don't do
I do
that
too.
anymore.
Yeah. So it's not on this list. I thought it might be in yours, so you saved me.
Yeah.
The next one is another moisturizer. This is my nighttime moisturizer. And as long as I'm not traveling, I use this every single day. Every
I know
single
what it
day.
is.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
You know what
I
it
know what it
is.
is.
It took me years to just accept it because it's so freaking expensive, right? And I think this 50 mil, it runs for about 250 in euros here in Ireland. And I don't spend that much money on stuff. I just don't. But on a refill program, I got it down to 200 and I only use it at night. So it lasts, it lasts 3 or 4 months because I'm only using it at night. I love it so much. And I was just got this in the mail. It is supersized. Look at this. Actually, Augustina's Bobber sent me this, which you've made it when when Augustina's Bobber is sending you stuff,
Yes.
right? Because
Right.
I mean, this is
And
the
at
Mac
that
Daddy.
size.
This is 100 mils. I mean, I don't even know how. This lasts me probably 9 months. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm this was just lucky enough to have it sent to me. God, I'm lucky. But I repurchase it and it's the one luxury product that I buy over and over just because I
Yep.
notice a difference when I stop using it. It's got, this is all about, stem cell technology and I just my skin suffers if I don't use it. So that's something I can't live without.
I'm gonna have to put that on my list. I
I
mean,
think you
I
should
know I
try it.
listen to
They
you.
they
I
do
should.
they do sell a 15 mil. You can do a trial. Like not everybody loves it, but sure, not everybody loves everything. Anything. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't like La
Right.
Mer. La
Yeah.
Mer's in that same territory. I couldn't stand
Yeah.
it.
I'm not.
You
I'm
might
not
not
either.
like it. You might get lucky and not like it. I wish I didn't,
Right. Because of
but
that
I
price.
do, and I
But
will forever
I
purchase.
I also think that like if it lasts a long time, then I'm okay with that. But two
Yeah, I
hundred
mean, it works
dollars, like if
out
it
to
lasted a month, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna
yes.
I'm kind of like you. I'm like, okay, if it only lasted me a month, no. But if it lasted me a
No.
long time, then I would definitely be open to that, for
50 bucks a
sure.
month, I will pay it for that. Not,
Yes.
I have no
Yes.
qualms with that whatsoever. And that's
Yeah,
sort of what it
for
equates to.
sure.
So I'm more than happy
Yeah.
with that. Yeah. Okay. What's
Brilliant.
next on your list?
Okay, I've talked about this on my channel 1,000 times, and it's like a broken record, but I can't live without my Medicube.
I was going to say,
Super
where's my
Sika
box?
masks. There's 30 masks in here. You can get them on sale literally for like under $1 a mask. Masks are so expensive. I love this. If
I
I'm going
don't
to
even
use
know
a
where mine
mask,
is.
it's hydrating. I just want it to be hydrating. And that's what this is. And I love it. And I will use my Medicube uh, EMS, not EMS, but electroporation device. I use this on
I
it
want
to
that.
penetrate that stuff, goodness into the skin.
Yep.
Love it.
Influenced
And
by
they're
you.
so, yes, and they're
Got it.
so reasonably priced that if you are that person, you could literally use these daily. You can
I keep
because
them in
they're
my
so reasonable.
fridge. They're in my
Yeah,
beauty fridge and
great for the
they're
summer.
nice. And we talk about a little too much wine. You put that on in the morning on a
Oh,
Sunday
yeah.
morning is generally when I tend to do it. And it is beautiful. I actually bought
Yeah,
some the last time I was home, but it didn't arrive in time. So it's still at my mom's house. Like it arrived the day after I left. So, because otherwise I have to import it into Ireland, which I don't like to do. So at any rate, I have a whole nother box waiting for me when I get there.
right.
Yay. It's a good one. It is a good one.
Good one.
Okay. Here's another one that's not going to surprise anybody that comes to my channel. Mesama, my green rooibos pressed serum. And the sole reason is because of my LED. I LED pretty much every single day, probably 6 days a week, because one day I'm not here or whatever. And I never LED without this. And what's so interesting is I actually only heard this when I saw Bev doing, I think, an interview. It might have been with Claudia. And when you're supposed to wait 20 minutes before you LED to give this time to to basically work its way into your skin before you LED, right? But with the pulse light, which is the panel, you don't have to wait anymore because the cells are contracting. They're opening and closing. And because of that, it sucks it in. So all of a sudden my LED got a lot faster because I can put this on and immediately do my session. So I buy this in packs of 3 from the website, and I never, like, by the time I open up the third, I just order a new one. So I use my own code. I kind of have this
Yeah.
on a regular repeat order too, and I'm just never without it. I love it. Makes
Yeah.
LED work better.
And I was going to add that too, but I thought, I kind of think she's going to have it on there.
I think you and I've
So,
done a bit of that. Yep.
so
We're
I
right.
won't.
Okay, so what's on your list? What's next?
Okay, so what's next is this I'm putting into skincare because both of us are device junkies. And I love, and I am never without these, never. And that is my gels for my devices. So
I would not have thought.
I put these in here because I love the ingredients of these, and I truly
Okay.
believe these are wonderful skincare. Like, I just don't want an aloe. A lot of people will just do aloe, which is fine. But for my zip, I will always use their gold. And I know it's pricey. I'm
It's
fine with
very
it.
good.
It literally
Very
lasts
good.
me like 9 or 10 months because I don't
Yep.
have to, like, it was like the never ending bottle. Like the first
That's
time, I'm
great.
like, I can't believe I'm still using this. Like, is it ever
Yeah.
end? Not. And so again, like, it is pricey, but it lasts forever. So
It's
I'm
worth it.
totally fine with that. It's worth it. It's a glycerin, base. And so it is more of like, I find it to be like an oil texture. And I actually love that because of how dry our skin is. That's kind of how I feel like it feels. Not like castor oil or anything, but like a really light, oily. Do you
And
think
it
so?
stays. It doesn't dry out.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
the
Which is
thing. Like
why
any,
it lasts
yeah.
forever.
Yeah, you don't have to reapply like any other gel.
Right. And I only
Yep.
use that for the zip. And then for pretty much everything else, I use the Medicube. I love this
Okay.
gel, and it
I haven't
is
tried it.
so, this is the big bad boy. You can get the little ones, I think, for like 20 or $25. But I love this because the ingredients on here are amazing. I can use
Right.
this for
Okay.
microcurrent. I can use it for any of my other microcurrent devices, radio
Radio
frequency.
frequency.
I used it for radio frequency. Yeah, there's like I can use this for everything, which is why
Okay.
I
I'm gonna have
always
to
have
remember
this.
that. Look at one of the sales.
Always.
I might pick that up and give it a try. Yeah.
And it's
See,
great
I'm learning
ingredients.
things. I'm learning things too. I love this. So next up, technically this is number 5, by the way, which means we're already locked down. And I'm like, no, I'm ready to keep talking, but we'll see how we do.
Okay.
And it is my tretinoin.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ah.
for sure. I thought
And
that
I
was a
figured
given.
you were going to say that too. I got off it for a long time because
Oh
I needed
yeah.
to. I needed to give my skin a break, and I'm back on it.
Yeah.
And after about 6 months, I all of a sudden started to see the difference. I could totally see the difference, right?
Yeah.
You just 6, 9 months, you realize the addition of this back into the routine has made a difference. So mine is by Skin and Me, which is only UK based, unfortunately. Who do you use? Do you use agency
I
or do you
use
use?
agency. Yeah, I use agency.
Okay.
Their daytime, they're not their daytime, but the future formula, which is this is my tretinoin, and this is the dark spot formula with all of
Okay.
those pigment
Okay.
inhibitors. And I
Yep.
love the formulation. Yeah, I've been using these for years and I just love them.
They work.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
Well, we can
work.
slide
And
past the tret pretty fast.
yeah, tretinoin or retinoids, like to me, they are truly your miracle. Like they're just the miracle
They're the
lotion
gold
or
standard, and they're
serum.
the gold standard for a reason. And they've
Yeah,
got the
and
research to
for a
back it up,
reason.
right? Yeah,
Yep, yep,
100%. Another
yeah.
must have, can't live without, not going to be a big surprise. My Dermalect. I
Yes.
freaking love this.
It's amazing.
Um,
It's amazing.
because again, I stopped my tret, I stopped exfoliation, I stopped
Mm.
all the actives for a good 8 months a while ago because I had just done my skin in. This is a miracle in a bottle, and I don't know how they get so many good ingredients into something so small. And I wake up every morning when I use this. I don't use it every day, and my face feels amazing. I mean, it's primarily an exfoliant. It's got all sorts of good things in it. I mean, you've used this before, haven't you? Yeah,
I love it.
love it.
Yeah, I use it. Yep.
And I do
It's
combine this.
great.
This is like a two for conversation here with my Josh Rosebrook hydration mask.
Yes.
I'm out of it. I emptied it the other day
Mm,
and I thought I had a backup and I
It's a
don't.
really
So
good idea.
that has to come over. And the two
Yeah.
of them together, oh my gosh. I mean, I've done
Amazing.
videos about it.
I
It's just
need to get
amazing.
that.
So
Yes, I know you
you
have.
got to
And I
try it
need to
now.
get
It's an oil slick. You gotta, you gotta be prepared for that. It is Donut City, but I like that. And you go to sleep with that and you wake up. So one's exfoliating and one is hydrating all in one go. And you got a baby butt on your face in the morning.
Oh, we love
That actually
that.
sounded very weird. And you got a super, super soft skin in the morning when you wake up.
I
It's
think we all
amazing.
understand. Yeah.
Okay, what else you got?
Okay, my OneSkin. Yeah. I can't live without my
Yeah.
OneSkin. This is their face serum, and I use this as a serum. I don't use this as a lotion. However, it does come out looking like a lotion.
Okay.
So, it's very lightweight, but I use this and then I put on a lotion on top, and I don't get pilling and stuff. But I love my OneSkin, and when I stop my OneSkin, I totally know a difference. I'm on their subscription. I get the body, the eye, and this every about 3 months is how long this lasts me. So, and I love it. This gets rid of senescent cells, and senescent cells are what linger
Okay.
around, are those cells that
Yep.
are like those aging cells, dead cells. And we do have like a process that gets rid of those, but of course, as we age, everything is not working efficiently. So this helps with that, and I totally see a difference in just overall good skin health and plumpness of the face. I just do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying this is going to give you plump like skin. That's not what I'm saying. You can just tell the little lift, and like I can see that everything is just
I'd use it.
nice and
I
better.
would use that too if I could.
I know.
I actually,
I like it.
after
I
all of
love
our
it.
conversations about it, I did reach out to the brand to say, "Are you coming to Europe?" They're just not here. They don't ship outside of the
Yeah.
US. So they're like, "We hope so, but as of right now, no." So it's not even on the
Yeah.
cards for me. It's not accessible for me.
I know.
So
It's not
I don't
accessible.
know. We'll see what happens in the future, but I've heard nothing but good things. Everybody raves about it, and I hate that I can't come to the party.
Now, I will say this, a quick little secret here is, or not a secret, but they just came out with their SPF, and I will be honest, that's probably my least favorite product right now. And that
Interesting.
is
Okay.
because I don't think that they made it for really mature dry skin. I have really dry skin. If you have normal to oily, I think that you'll like it, but it's just not hydrating enough for me, and I
It's
was
too
just really
drying.
bummed out.
Okay. Yeah, and I think
It's my
that's
least
something we're
favorite
looking for
product
at our age
thus far.
anyway.
Yeah, totally. Everything else, I'm loving.
Okay, the last thing, which it's sort of the same as your first thing, your bloom body, right? The thing that I
Yes.
cannot live without, I just cannot live without, is my pillow.
Oh
My
yeah.
Sleep and Glow
Mm,
Alla pillow, which is all about sleeping on my back, which is what I do. And like you, it wasn't an easy thing for me to learn to do, but I finally did. And this was sort of that final piece to the puzzle. It is the most comfortable thing. And it has made huge differences. Sleeping on my back for me personally, for the chest wrinkles was huge, and even the side wrinkles was huge. They are all gone now. And this pillow completely changed everything. And it sounds like such a silly thing to say, but that pillow by Sleep and Glow is something that I just need to figure out. They need to figure out how to make a travel one that I can take with me because I don't
seriously,
sleep as
they
well
do.
when I don't use it.
So I
Um,
have the Omnia, and like you,
which is
I'm
brilliant.
obsessed with that. It's
So
it's
good.
brilliant. It's so brilliant. If you're a side sleeper like me, I think you'll really love that. And I cannot live with mine either. It is thin enough though that I can travel with it in a checked bag. Now, I probably can't travel with it in a
No,
carry-on. No.
no,
But
no. How
it
do you
is
travel with
like,
that?
it's not, because it's not yours, the one that you have is pretty
It
thick.
has the big
Mine
things on the
isn't. It
sides.
has yeah, mine doesn't. And you can just throw it in there and bam. I mean, it literally just, and so I have taken it everywhere, but yeah, with the carry-on situation, that's not going to work. But
Well,
I don't think it will.
I actually have one of them at my dad's house in California because that's the place
So
I
there
would
you
go for
go.
the longest for like 2 weeks. So I have one over there for when I'm visiting. I kind of would like to
Great
have one
idea.
in every port, you know? Oh, it's that
Seriously.
good. So if
Yes,
anybody is
it
back
is. It is
sleeping,
that
but,
good.
but their side sleeping one is also excellent. I think that they have a sale on right now. I
Yeah, and
think
it's
they have a
great. They are.
15% off sale right now.
They are.
They are,
Yeah,
do they? So
they
I'll
are.
put links to that down below, guys, if you want to check it
Yep.
out. I mean, I never thought I'd get so
I'm
excited
so
about a
with
damn
you.
pillow.
Yep. Pillow.
A pillow.
I wish I could sleep on my back, but I've just given up. It just doesn't. But if you can, I mean, amazing for the neck and for the everything. And yeah.
Spine
So
for the alignment and for all of that. There is a trick. I had to figure out a few things, like a pillow under the thing, and I have a certain way that I put my legs. There's
wow.
all these things that I did. If you
There
want to check it
seriously is.
out,
You might
I
need to
can
do a
talk.
video about that.
I've done a
Seriously.
video about that. I'll send it to you.
Oh, you have? How? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
did it
have
a couple
not
of
seen that
years
one.
ago, and it was before I found that pillow. I was using a different pillow, but there's a whole process that I was able
Yes.
to identify which worked for me, elevating the legs, and my legs are actually in a particular position. And it was only when I figured that out that I was able to do it. Yeah.
See, I find that I get actually restless leg syndrome when I'm on my back, and I don't when I'm on my side.
Okay, well that would be enough to make me stop. But you could try this thing, and I do move the legs quite frequently in the middle of the night to reposition them. So there's a way to move them. Anyway, I'll
Okay.
send you the video. I'll put the video
Yeah,
down below in
send me
case
the
anybody
video.
else wants to see it.
I want to see it.
Okay, do you have any other ones for us? I figure we should be wrapping this up. We'll be here all day,
Yeah,
otherwise you and me.
just one more I can
Yep,
share. The
great.
ordinary, and I know that this is like very simple and like really, but it's the lactic acid. I've been
The 10% or
purchasing lactic
5%?
acid. This is the 10%. I started at
Hmm.
5%, but I always have this. I just always do. And I wear it every single day in the morning.
Yep,
Beautiful,
yep.
light
Hmm.
exfoliation as well as lactic acid is one of those that it's one of those acids also that you can use it helps to retain water, which is
It's
crazy, but it
hydrating.
is one of those that it
Yeah.
is. So I notice a difference when I don't have this. So I just stick to the ordinary because I'm like it's just lactic acid.
Yeah, no,
Just
it is excellent. And
hyaluronic acid. So that's what I do.
I used it for years. But again, when I stopped all my actives, that was one of the things that I stopped with it. And I just never picked it up again.
Yeah.
I used it every single day, like yourself, every morning. It's non-irritating. I
No,
actually found it
it's
very easy to use.
non-irritating.
But
Beautiful. I use it
I
all the
think that
time. For
once
years I've been using it.
I found this, I just stopped doing daily
Yes.
exfoliation.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
just, it was
Makes
sort of
sense.
one or the other. I think they're both great. This is just the one that I prefer to do more. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
mean, you cannot go wrong with that one, you know?
Mm-mm.
Ah, God,
No.
this was so much fun. It's
It
amazing
was
how
so much
quickly,
fun.
time can just fly by. You and
I
we get
know.
on our Zoom calls and it's like an hour and a half later and Gary's like,
I
come
know.
on, get off the phone.
You need to eat dinner.
Exactly, which I'd say the dinner is probably on the table soon here anyway. So it was such a delight. Thank you so much for
Thanks so
coming today.
much.
And guys, you need to go check out her channel, Aging Naturally with Jodylynn. By the way, she is the device master. When I have questions or if I have any concerns about what devices to use together, this is the gal that I call because she has done them all. And if you have any questions, you need to go and check her out. So
They
that is
work.
it for today's video. What did you say?
I said they work.
They do work. So that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions at all for myself or for Jodylynn, please just put your comments and questions down below because we would love to answer them. That was great fun. So thanks again for joining today. Yay. Okay, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye. That was great. That was fun. I don't know how we managed to talk for 30 minutes, but we always do.